Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You're looking at a rather unusual vehicle. This is a Tier 5 German medium tank. It's the Pz.Kpfw 5. It's got combinations of the Panzer Mark IV and the Panzer Mark V, the Panther. And it's the Panther hull with the Panzer Mark IV turret. And they only built 2 of these. Yep, only 2. And this one is under the command of Ice Dragon 1968 on the north spawn of Ghost Town. Now, seeing as it's got a Tier 7 hull and a Tier 4 turret, but it does have a rather good gun, 75mm, and it's capable of 110 alpha, as you can see there, and quite a fast fire rate as well, which is quite handy. So it can move about quite quickly. It's got 520 hit points, so you don't want to waste it by going over cliffs accidentally, but it is a bit of an oddity. And it's tanks like this, actually, sometimes you look at them, you think, oh, maybe this is what confused the Americans when they thought that they killed a Tiger tank with one of their armoured cars. Now I'll explain that. Okay, we didn't get a shot there. Look at the profile of this tank side on. You can see it's got a rounded turret, just like a Tiger, and a big hull, like a Tiger, but not quite, a bit like a Panther. And, well, it was possible that they confused the tank. And the first shot, he kills the Largo. In fact, actually, some people have suggested even that when they killed that Tiger, it was actually a Panzer Mark IV, because there was no Tiger Mark 1s in that area at the time. Or rather, Tiger Mark 1s, Mark 6 Tigers. Well, he's got another kill, a looks. Can he get a shot on that Hetzer? Yes, right through the side, no problem. And the kill shot. See how effective this tank is. It was only on sale for a very short time during this year, and it might be on sale again. It might be one of the loot boxes at Christmas, but it is a bit of an oddity. I think they did have it for a premium price though, which is why a lot of people were put off. They thought, why am I paying a huge amount of money for a tank which is basically just a Tier 4 turret? Well, it's because it can do something like that. 3 shots and your looks is gone. Bye bye. Stug 3B gone. He's got 5 kills. In fact, he's got all the kills on his team so far. Just this one little tank. It does have that rather glaring weak spot, the cupola. Yep. And so that makes it a bit vulnerable. But it is quite nippy to get about, which is unlike the Panzer Mark IV, which is a bit slow. And he's not the only person to get a kill on his team now. The KV-222 has just got a kill as well. But these guys have now met somebody who can really do some damage. Oh, get round the corner. No, that was bad. Go for the weak spot. Oh, took a round from a KV-220. Ideally, he wants the side scrape, but his teammates are getting in the way. And, well, he did get around into the lower plate of the T-14. Tracked him. And takes him out now. And the KV-220 is down as well. Taken out by our KV-220. So he's now got a top gun. There's only 5 enemies remaining. And one of them is a T-28E with the F-30 gun. And that, as you know, is a very dangerous tank. And there's another T-14. That's a premium British heavy. Or is it an American heavy? I can never remember. I think it's an American, actually. I know that the British rejected the T-14. He's behind cover now. We can't get a shot at him. The big worry is that T-28. He's up on the hill. And he's got a wicked 85mm gun. The F-30 gun. So you need to be very, very careful you don't get hit by that thing, because if it penetrates your armour, it can do a whole world of damage. Well, there's an M10, and he's gone. Oh, we did take a round in return. Somebody tried to fire at us. It just didn't pen. Okay, there's the T14. Going for the turret though. Oh, you got it. No problem. That's 8 kills. Radley Walters territory. Now, there's an Arty over there. It's an M12. Or is it an M37? M37. 105mm gun. One shot. And there's only one enemy left. He could get a Pools medal. If only we can find out where he is. Ah, there he is. Okay, right. Now, his teammates need to leave that kill for him. And then he can get the Pools. It'd be rather nice if they did. It's an SU-85. And that little looks, well, he could be going into a whole world of trouble if the SU-85's ready for him. Oh, he is. Yeah. Just took a big hit. The looks is going to drill him. And if lucky, then Ice Dragon is going to finish him off with one shot. Here we go. Oh, one round. Hit the tracks. And another one. Get the kill. Get the kill. Yes! That's a Pools medal. That was fun. Bring the heat. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for this one. It's an ace tanker for Ice Dragon 1968 in the Pz.Kpfw. He managed to get a duelist medal, a fire for effect and a bruiser medal out of the minor medals. Out of the epic ones, he picked up a Pools medal for getting 10 kills, a high caliber for doing the most damage in the battle, unsurprisingly, and of course the Top Gun for getting 6 kills in that game. And his win 8 for the game was 5868. Now you might say, oh, is that the seal clubbing? Well, not really if you think about it, because this tank doesn't have the same hit points as a Panther, and all it does have is basically a Panzer IV gun, or turret rather, mounted on a fairly fast hull. So it just really depends on it being a good enough player to get the best out of it. And he certainly did on this occasion. Let's have a look at the team score. 1,750 hit points of damage. The next high score was the KV222 with 1,150. Yes, he was very dangerous. And then the looks with 975. The best player on the enemy team? Well, it was that T28E with the F30 gun. Yeah, good job. He stayed away from that guy. He was very dangerous. 839 hit points by him. The T14 managed to get a Confederate. And, of course, Ice Dragon managed to get his Pools, high caliber and Top Gun. When it came to kills, yes, of course, he got 10 kills, which was more than 3 times the next highest score of the KV222. And when it came to base XP, 1,246 base experience points, 849 for the KV222, and 779 for the looks. He fired 28 rounds in that game, got 27 direct hits and 20 penetrations, good accuracy. Damage of 1,750 hit points, of which 1,249 were at more than 300 meters. So he did do quite a bit of long-range shooting, and of course he did it from that hill, which is quite nice because they just basically sat there for that gun. 75mm gun with good accuracy. 6 hits received, 3 were penetrations, 2 non-penetrations, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage. Yeah, some of the enemy did try to get holes in him. T14 and the KV222 did manage to get penetrations on him, unfortunately. But apart from that, he actually did rather well. He only blocked damage of 220 hit points. He damaged 11 enemy vehicles, killed 10, and did 67 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 49,623 credits from that game, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and he did have to fire some premium ammo during that game, I'm afraid, yes, to get the pen, and it did work out, because he still made a profit of 6,951 credits. He picked up 7 bonds for getting the awards. Yes, the Pools medal does generate quite a lot, because you only get 1 bond for the high caliber and the Top Gun, so you must get 5 for the Pools medal. He picked up 1,869 XP, 748 for this being a premium vehicle, and 2,617 altogether. So, is it a good tank? Yeah, I think it is actually. It depends on your style. If you are a seal clubber, this would be a perfect tank for you. If you're just interested in seeing if you can really play a really good tank, which has got fairly thin armor, because it does have fairly thin armor. It is a Panther after all. It's not really designed to hold the rounds if it gets hit in the side, but it can bounce rounds quite nicely if you angle correctly. And it did on this occasion, because he did get some bounces. So yes, it's a good tank. It all depends on the price. And really that depends on Wargaming, of course, how much money they need to fund whatever's going on, or if their boss is building a new gold rocket or whatever. I don't know. It all depends on what the Victor needs at any one time, or the Kisley family need. But I don't begrudge them that, because they came up with a good game, as long as they bring out Premium Arty. Victor, Premium Arty, please. Thanks very much for watching.